What's going on, guys? What's going on? Yes, you'll notice I didn't have the cat in my lap. All right. He doesn't like to be picked up, and I can't get him every video because he's not gonna like me. We got to make sure the cats in my house semi like me. So I gotta have pacing with them, man. Occasionally you might see me do a spin with the cat, but not every video. I think that's unrealistic and you guys know it. Gears of War! Xbox family. Come on, sit down. Pull up a chair. We got some spicy news that we're gonna talk about when it comes to the Gears of War franchise. Now, for those of you that have not been paying attention and been like under a rock or something, I don't know. Gears of War is a huge franchise. It's probably one of Microsoft's most important franchises they've ever invested into. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 was made by Epic, and then they went over to the Coalition. I think they were called Black Tusk. I don't know. Put it in the comment section below. I think that's what they were called at one point. But then they renamed themselves to Coalition, and they have been making the current Gears of War. Gears of War 2016, not Gears of War 26, Gears of War 5, I actually really enjoyed. I felt like it was a good step in the right direction. Was it perfect? No. But I don't feel like none of these games are perfect for that matter. But I do feel like the adventures and the storytelling of Kate, JD, and all of them made sense, and I enjoyed that arc, especially the snowy areas in Gears of War 5. Oh, Gears 5. I don't know why they renamed it. Maybe it's because they're not in a war anymore. I don't know. But one of the biggest, questions that everyone's been having, I think Gears 5 came out in 2018 or 2019. Man, hell, it might have been even earlier than that. I don't know. Put in the comment section below what year that was. I enjoyed it. I reviewed it on the channel. You can go check it out. When I used to review games on here pretty regularly, I did review Gears 5, and, I enjoyed it. I felt like that is a solid entry in the franchise. Now, keep in mind, I am a new Gears player. I started from Gears 4, and I kind of like updated myself on the original Gears trilogy. Maybe I'll go back and play those. I always felt like the Gears franchise is one of those things that you play with friends, because that's the perception that I always saw people was they were playing it with friends. So I myself felt weird not playing the original one with friends. Maybe that's just a me issue, and I'm pretty confident. So, question. People have been asking, yo, Addict, where's that Gears of War franchise? There's been rumors of the infamous, and I feel like I have a video about it too. It's years ago. The Marcus Phoenix collection. Kind of like the Master Chief collection, where it's like all of, the experiences together making one game. There's been rumors about that for a long time. And it's kind of spicing up more. I think I made a video before Xbox Era actually, was told that this collection is a thing. He just doesn't know when it's going to come out or something like that. I can't remember exactly his quotes. And people were just wondering, like, yo, even that, where's Gear 6? It's been a while since Gears of War came out. Why haven't we seen the next installment? At least, why haven't we seen like a trailer or something to it? I think we can all agree that last generation, Coalition's kind of doing what Insomniac's doing right now with PlayStation. They strapped that Xbox One to their back, and they carried them all generation. And I think Microsoft is like, yo, we got a lot more studios now. Everything you guys do isn't vital anymore. Because it used to be, if Gears or Halo didn't come out in a year, or Forza, it would be really hard for Xbox to really captivate that year. But that's not the case anymore. You got all of Bethesda. Now you got all of ABK. You got Game Pass that's able to fill in gaps. So these individual studios could take more time to cook. They can actually make better products. And I think you've seen that with Psychonauts, with Wasteland. Microsoft is willing to spend more money and allow more time for these studios because they have more companies making games for them. And a lot of people is like, where's Gear 6? But this is where it gets good, guys. Benjamin, I apologize, Benjamin, if you ever see this. Hayagada, I butchering the hell out of that name. You guys know I can't pronounce English names half the time. much less, I don't even, it looks like that's a Canadian name because he's got a Canada flag beside his name. I hope that's a Canadian flag. See you in 2014. He quote tweeted the Gears of War Twitter account. So right there shows me that something of Gears, which is kind of interesting PR even let this man do this. This is a big thing to let Benjamin come out here and say, yo, we'll see you in 2024. Because that shows that they're doing something in 2024. Just what is it? Now, obviously, it could be the Marcus Phoenix collection or whatever they decide to call it. I think it's safe to assume it's going to be called something. I think Marcus Phoenix collection just sounds better, but doesn't have that Gears of War name either. You know, Master Chief collection was easier to get out because I will feel like people know what Halo is because of Master Chief more than people know what Gears is because of Marcus Phoenix. Now, I'm thinking more of like a variety thing, like everyone. Now, obviously, the hardcore, they know who Marcus Phoenix is. So maybe they won't go with that. They'll go with the Gears of War actual name franchise because that would make more sense. Or Gears of War Marcus Phoenix collection, that's a good possibility. Or it could be Gears of War 6 or Gears 6 or Gears 2-6. I don't know what they're going to call this thing. What could it be? Now, here's my option. Okay, here's what Addict thinks. All right, this is a little Addict world energy going on here. I think it's going to be both. I think the Marcus Phoenix collection is going to shadow drop. Maybe not shadow drop, though. It'll drop this year sometime. Well, next year at this point. It will drop in 2024 at some time, maybe in the middle of the year to the end. This is probably an E3 announcement. And I think what they'll do is they'll show a trailer for the Marcus Phoenix collection. They'll show all the multiplayers in there, all the maps. They'll show the integration thing just like they did with the Master Chief collection. Hopefully it comes out in better state than the Master Chief collection. One would think that after the travesty of the Master Chief collection at launch, they would make sure to put a little bit more time into the Gears of War collection. And then after that, when you think it's over and you think, oh man, we're getting the Gears of War collection this year, they're going to pop right back up on there and be like, we got something else to show you before we leave. And it's going to be a small teaser, maybe 30, 40 seconds long. I think it'll be enough to show you some form of context on the story, maybe Kate, because this isn't a story that, isn't hidden. We know what's going on with Kate, JD, and Dell. And I think they're going to show you that. And then Gears of War might potentially come out in 2025. Tell me that wouldn't be a good E3 announcement. My question to you guys, do you think a Gears of War 6 is potentially enough for like an end of the show kind of moment? I don't think so necessarily. It's just interesting because I feel like if they're going to show the Marcus Phoenix collection and Gears of War 6 in the same show, it would be together. That would make the most sense to be it together. I don't think they would do that at the end of the show. They might do that in like the middle of the show. I'm curious. We'll get into the prediction stuff closer to that, E3 moment, whatever you guys want to call it. But I'm happy for the Gears fans, man. Me, I'm not the biggest Gears fan, but I respect the name. I feel like Halo is what carried Xbox to the promised land in the Xbox One generation, and Gears of War carried the Xbox 360 to the promised land during that generation. And that's just my honest opinion on the matter. Maybe you guys have different thoughts in the comment section below. I think it's a pretty widespread thing that Gears of War carried the 360. Now, obviously, there was like Halo 3. No one's going to take away from the Call of Duty effect that happened. But Gears, I feel, was that new IP that just everyone wanted their hands on. And I've not really seen that kind of anticipation for a game since before maybe, Halo 3, Halo 2. There's not a lot of games that, especially Gears of War 3. I remember everybody and their mom was playing that game. But that's for the video, guys. I will put the individual's tweet in the comment section, in the description below. Definitely go out there. Appreciate everyone for coming through. You guys have been supporting me crazy. Really appreciate that, guys. If you guys like the video, definitely hit that like button. It's always appreciated. And sub to the channel for weekly content. Pretty much do videos every day now. I also have a streaming channel known as the Addict Arena. That will be in the description below too. And until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace. I would love a Gear 6 announcement. I'm going to just be real with you guys. I would love it.